top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Sooners ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So San Diego State's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. The offense changing the play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Aztecs are marching down the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 35, he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the...
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Aztecs have it with a first and goal. He's going for the goal line. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, San Diego State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have its first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage. So that
it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Aztecs have their offense in high gear. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll run it to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Running to Green. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
There's not a lot to think about when you're the quarterback. You've got one of the best receivers in the country. You get him the ball any way possible. It doesn't matter if one guy's covering him or 2 guys are covering him. He just gets open and gets first downs.
He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Aztecs can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. The Aztecs will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. What a play there rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's Kramer. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll go to the air on third and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, it's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking for the end zone. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
And the Aztecs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, where they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He'll keep it himself. What works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go right back to it. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
With the catch, it's Russ. Tripped up for the tackle. The Aztecs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. They're looking to throw on second and short. Quickly complete. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Plows through the defense. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Going to swing it on second down. Buying some time. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Aztecs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Leaves it with the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Sooners moving quickly to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burns. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to keep it in the air. Fears the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown Sooners! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick completion on the out. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Aztecs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sooners want to move quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks.
There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish.
San Diego State.
The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
He might want another play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Still running at the 40. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On on 3rd and long. He's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit.